Few ideas about fostering familiarity. Many speakers here have shown examples of designs that are incompatible with the way people function. Bad designs are a barrier to developing familiarity with new mobility systems. To reiterate what Ilona brought up yesterday, if you're trying to buy a subway ticket and can't figure out where to put in your money to buy it, you may just avoid the system altogether, eliminating the possibility that you might get acquainted with other aspects of that system in the future. Now, I have a list of 63 ideas that can help promote people-friendly design. Just kidding. More is not always better. While Google, iPhones, and Web 2.0 can elegantly handle immense amounts of information, humans do not function in the same way. There is no shortage of information about bus routes, subway routes, arrival and departure times, real-time traffic, and more. Whereas the task of the previous generation was simply to provide data, the payoff for our generation will be in organizing it in a people-friendly way. This also means that low-tech devices like paper and pencil and maps should not be underestimated as a means of helping people become familiar with transportation systems. I'm going to just skip through this. Another way to help people become familiar with new systems is simply to let them try it out. For example, bus systems could offer a 1-month pass so that customers could get to know the system without any financial commitment. By doing so, potential riders could become familiar not only with routes and travel times, but also with the intangible benefits, such as less stress, of riding the bus. The small experiments here is intentional. Small experiments can be tried for short amounts of time, are inexpensive, and have little barrier to entry. In other words, the experimenters should say, sure, why not? I'll give it a try. I have nothing to lose. Am I okay? Okay, well, I will skip over that last part. I'll just say about culture. When I refer to culture, I mean that aspect of human nature that draws people to do what others do. The power of culture is immense and relatively untapped in the promotion of sustainable transportation. I imagine that tools like Facebook can have an immense, empowering effect in this domain. Knowing that one's friends of similar backgrounds, neighborhoods, and interests are taking public transit might motivate one who has never tried public transit to become a first-time user and perhaps eventually into something more regular. So I come back to my original question. While familiarity is but one piece of this psychological puzzle, I suggest that it is essential for moving minds towards a new mobility. Doing so effectively will protect and sustain the investment we're making in the physical infrastructure of new transportation systems, and a little familiarity may also go a long way in helping to convince the diverse range of people who are not sitting in this hall today, but also need to be moved. Thank you.